I don't want to leave here.
I know.
I really don't want to leave here.
Stop. Blinker.
We're almost in the clouds. Literally. This is
No, unless you try.
hiking through like rose quartz.
It's ridiculous.
Beautiful. They're like mini treasure hunts for
man.
wildlife. You will not run out of things to do here.
We did it! Today's the day. Only because he said it on YouTube and now we have to hike a mountain.
Yeah, we're gonna hike up to the top of that, which is kind of cool because we're leaving right from our RV, which is kind of rare.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's a major hike for us anyways. Maybe not for other people, but
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like we've done way farther, but it's a lot of elevation gain and we're starting at 10,700 feet already. So the air is a little thin to start with.
and this is what's gonna make it serious. This
Yeah.
is when you know it's serious.
You know, look what he's got.
There's no sandals on.
That's right.
We're doing this
We're
thing.
hiking.
What do we think, girls?
We're getting there.
To the top. Okay. Blinker. Gosh. What a beautiful morning. Look at this lake. It's just perfect. Louise found a little bench over there. It's the calm before the storm. Because we are going up there. Or down there. Whichever you prefer. Look at this. It's like a burl. Definitely the only one interested in burls, I guess. I love these high altitude trees. They're just so like stumpy. I don't know what it is about them. They just look rugged. It almost feels like springtime here. Look at these flowers. Look at that. Wow. Oh, you can hear the bees buzzing, yeah. That's so cool.
I think that they are marmots up here, but on the ranch we call them rock chucks. So he's calling to his buddy. Yeah, see, they said marmot. I love it. Listen to him chirp. That's awesome. This is so beautiful. And he's still going, huh? That's awesome.
This is definitely one of the prettier hikes. Look at this. We're hiking through like rose quartz.
It's ridiculous.
It's beautiful. I don't know. I hope this, I can't see anything because the sun's so bright, but I hope that pink is showing up.
Yeah,
Pink
I
or
know.
purple. Oh, this one should. Look at that.
See it?
I can see it.
I can see it. All day.
You're robbing the bank all day. Oh, old Taylor Lautner, comedic genius. We're almost in the clouds, literally. It's so cool.
It just scared me. I looked up at the clouds like,
You got a little vertigo? This is amazing.
Ridiculous.
Ah.
We're getting close. Almost to the top.
All right, well, this is it.
We did it!
And this thing right here, whatever it is, tells us we made it.
That's the top. That's the summit marker that's been pretty bashed in.
Look at this.
Wow. All the way around.
This is unbelievable.
Well done, girls. This is their first 12.
Oh, Layla, someone take a picture. She's in Instagram mode. Oh, you already did?
Done it. Done, Dad.
So the furthest one over there is Mir. That's Marie. That's Long or something. I don't know what it is. And that is Libby. And that is our campground right there.
And Lewis is where we started.
Oh yeah, that parking lot right there is where we came up from. And right there, you can kind of make out Long's Peak, where we just were 2 days ago in Rocky Mountain National Park.
Unbelievable.
So that's Rockies over there. This is the valley in between the other section of Medicine Bow National Forest. That's my tour, best I know it up here.
Well done, babe.
And then back here, I have no
I
idea.
don't know anything about back there.
I do know
We're going.
we'll be on a ranch over there somewhere pretty soon.
Woo!
It looks like a golf course down there, but it's not.
Look at that. I had no idea there were this many lakes out here.
And
So
the
you
flowers
Oh my God.
and the pretty rocks. It's incredible.
Wow.
We're gonna soak this view in and probably head down in a few.
Every single view on the way back down is just as spectacular, even as we get to the end.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. This is where we all began.
I had to just like not film, because if I'd have started filming, I'd have just filmed everything.
I know. It's so hard to choose. That is the biggest tease ever. The white GMC. What the heck? Dang. All right. We're almost there. Wow. Look at this. Oh my gosh. What? See Corey over there? Corey and I decided to take a morning drive, and we were driving on this road back here and saw this super cool bridge extended out in the sun. So we decided to pull over, and there are trails that come down on both sides. Absolutely stunning. Medicine Bow is completely blowing our minds. Is he going out to the rock? Yep. Yep, there he is. Oh, okay. All for the shot, honey.
Okay, so we're trying to get the Milky Way. We came out here on a whim, and it looks like there's so much clouds, but the Milky Way came out, so I'm glad we came out here. So let's see what we can get for shots.
Oh, Daddy.
windy.
The nighttime, it starts. Nighttime, it starts.
Okay, we were gonna have a fire for breakfast this morning, but it was looking a little iffy, so we're gonna have lunch around a fire. We're gonna do some hot dogs. We haven't done hot dogs on the fire for a long time. Check this out. It's not just smoke, there's some fire there. So last night we were trying to get those Milky Way shots. It was clear for just, I don't know, what was that, 10 minutes?
Not even.
So I had time to line up just one shot. There were still clouds in it, but it worked out all right. It's still always worth going out there
Always.
and hanging out in front of the stars. We were overlooking Laramie. Just
There
beautiful.
was lightning in the distance. It was like really, really cool.
This whole place is blowing us away.
Oh yeah.
Just this whole range. When we came up to this range, I thought it was all snow. It's just that rose quartz that looks like snow. Just Lily's getting the poker sticks so we
Nice.
can get these hot dogs going. We're gonna take off here this afternoon. We're gonna do one more little hike to the miner's cabin over by where that overlook, like castle looking thing is. I don't want to leave here.
I know.
I really don't want to leave here, but it's been amazing.
If we have to leave, going to the ranch is
Oh gosh, yeah.
is a good
Yeah.
a good trade-off.
It's a really good trade-off. We're going to some hot springs.
Like so excited. We've heard they're open 24 hours a day and it's free right in Saratoga, Wyoming.
Free worries me a little bit.
Well, the thing that I like about it is that there are like pool versions, but then you can go out and there are like little areas that are actually in the river, and that's what I want to go and
That's what I wanna
experience.
do.
There's hot springs all over the place that we have always wanted to go and check out, but because they're clothing optional, we're like, uh-oh, party foul.
Did that land on your... Yeah, it's just flavor.
It's fine.
It's flavor.
It just popped. Anyways, there are places we want to go, but clothing is optional, and that's not anything I care to experience. So
Nope.
we move on.
There's 100,000 million hikes around here. There's an insane amount of things to do. You will not run out of things to do here.
So many lakes, so many like wonderful things to go and see and experience. So much wildlife, and
So
the camp
much
hosts,
wildlife.
And the camp hosts are amazing.
They've been really good.
Wonderful.
So get here early to get a site. Show up, just wait for someone to leave. And if you don't get a site, there's tons of boondocking around here. So come here.
You got options.
Come here.
Come and check this out.
Yeah.
And we got to get this fire cranked a little bit.
What happened to our fire? I've been too focused on YouTube.
There you go.
See, this is why you need to come here.
Right here, baby. Right.
Because everything is so close.
So close.
And you feel so remote.
I know. It's amazing. Okay, so this is just called the Trailhead to Miner's Cabin. Okay. Look at this rig over here. This is pulled through the campground a couple times.
He's got Starlink.
Yep, that's cool.
We should tell him we're leaving.
I know. We'll tell them they get a
come
site.
get our spot.
So Miner's Cabin Trail is a 0.7 mile loop. We love loop trails, so we get to see like a couple different areas through here. So we're gonna come down, check out the cabin, go across what looks like a little bridge across the stream, and then come back up to what is right here. It looks like the water
it's right
tower
there.
has actually fallen down, unfortunately. So we'll check that out as
But
we
that's
go
what
by.
it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's toppled over.
Yeah.
Let's soak in the last little nuggets before we head down the mountain.
Right.
I do want to brag on us a little bit
You do.
because we climbed to the top of that mountain.
We did.
Right there.
Yeah, we're gonna brag about that. That was awesome.
That was
That was a really, really cool experience, and now we've added like climbing some more mountains to our list.
yes. The elevation's no joke though, because you know you start at 10 and you end up at like over 12. So there's not a lot of breathing.
extra oxygen.
I'm walking downhill and getting winded. Not really, but
No, but it really is. If you're not acclimated, you do need to be careful when you're coming up to a place like this because you can really feel it.
you can walk up like 10 feet and
Yeah.
you're winded sometimes.
It like hits you. I think the thing about elevation as far as like a difference between like being out of shape is that you feel good and then you get to a spot and you're like you just can't breathe anymore. It's really crazy.
The kids are like, stop filming
Yeah,
it. I thought this was a quick hike, guys.
Let's go.
But like I was saying before, all of this is so close.
Accessible.
I mean, we were going out for walks. There's hikes right out of the campground every night, or just after you do a hike, the drives. There's so many like quick little drives you can do.
It's something we're trying to add on to just everyday life is eating an early dinner and then going and doing something and moving around, and it is like really helpful to clear your mind and to feel healthy and even to sleep better at night, we're finding. So that's one of our family goals this summer, is to make sure that we're eating early and getting out and moving and seeing stuff instead of the normal just like hunkering down or watching a movie or whatever.
Yep, the drives I was telling you about, like they're like mini treasure hunts for wildlife. It's so
awesome.
fun, and you get to know the area a little better, and you're like, okay, I want to go back and do that. Because if you don't have a plan, that's when you don't do anything. She's collapsed, but this is what it did look like here. There's a set of bunk beds, a regular bed, and they built it near a stream. So the stream's right over here. That was their water source. I feel slightly remote here, you know, 100 years later. I can only imagine how remote they felt.
Oh yeah, think about, you know, like the necessities of life and how they got their food and water, and it's incredible.
But just the workmanship for all this to come together like this.
Oh yeah, they were doing it by hand. It's crazy.
By hand, yeah. And they got it all here, like at least the nails and the saws to do it.
Yeah.
That's still mud that these dudes just packed in there.
I know, it's still here. That's insanity.
I love history. I love imagining the lives of these people. And I'm guessing those trees weren't there. They cut those down to make the cabin. And they had this incredible view of the mountain range that is now blocked by the trees. Okay, let's go see the next broken down item.
So this is actually the mine where the guys in the cabin actually worked. This is Red Mask Mine, and it was actually built in the 1920s, which kind of gives us a date for the mine down there. Guessing it was built around the same time.
Probably, so about 100 years like we were thinking.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? So this used to consist of a vertical mine shaft, an ore dump, a hoisting tower, a shaft house, and a boiler, and all that you can see left is the remnants of the hoist.
Yeah, the hoist tower is right there. Those are those beams that were, you know, these vertical beams right here. But that's an impressive structure right there.
Yeah.
So that big hunk of metal is the boiler.
Yep. So the reason why they built the mine is they thought this was going to be a very rich vein of gold and silver and copper. They only found a little bit of silver and like trace amounts of gold and copper, so it was kind of a bust.
Well, here's the thing, and this is your wisdom for the day, hun. You have to shoot to score.
Very true.
So this
You don't know unless you try.
This is how they did it.
Yeah.
So the mine used to go straight down from here. Obviously, at some point it was just either blasted or just filled in.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get nailed by that.
Yeah, I think it's time to go.
We gotta go. We gotta go break down.
Yep.
This adventure is coming to a close. All right, I wanted to add one more thing about, you know, dry camping and solar and stuff. So we've been at this for a couple weeks now with 825 watts of solar and 400 amp hour batteries. Well, 405 amp hour line energy batteries. They're just a little bit more. I wanted to say that it hasn't hindered us at all. Like, it's always back up to 100% at like 9 o'clock or a little bit after if it's cloudy. It's been a mix of sun and clouds, and we've done absolutely everything we wanted to do. Use the griddle for pancakes, the microwave, the toaster, the ice maker has been running every single day, all day.
we have a 12-volt refrigerator, so that's using battery power. We haven't even dipped below 70%, and we've just been doing everything that we wanted to do. I just want that to encourage you that you don't need a monster system to meet your boondocking needs. And I obviously want to add, we have not fired up our generator probably in a year, really. It just, with the solar, even with lead acid, we didn't need the generator. Now that everything's hooked up, we're 100%, we're stage 4 as we like to call it. Everything's automatic, everything is just always on, everything's always running. It's a game changer. We love it. It just makes this so much more pleasant, just because you take some of the steps out of it. But like I said, up until now, up until, you know, the last 4 years, we've been boondocking with a generator and with other batteries and with other ways. This just, where we're at right now, just take some of the steps away. This isn't the only way. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that this, where we are now, isn't the only way, because we did it for 4 years without it, and almost all of the creature comforts. We didn't really hook up the ice maker as much, and we didn't use the microwave as much. We still used it with the generator, but our medium stage 4 system is pretty robust. We have been very, very comfortable. We really got to pack this up before this rain hits us.
It is just downpouring on them. They're out hitching. Good luck, guys.
You can't see them, they're both bending over. Oh, there he is.
Oh my gosh, they're soaked.
Yeah, it is pouring.
It was hailing earlier.
It was?
Yeah.
I didn't even see it.
This is definitely like the rainiest and the most downpouring.
The entire time we've been here.
No, traveling. I'm talking about traveling.
Yeah. That's true. All good luck, guys. Oh, there's Mom.
That's so sad.
It's pouring.
It is pouring.
Do you want it?
Here, let me see. Keep her filming. Layla's been filming us.
Apparently, we did not beat the rain.
We did not beat the rain.
Oh shoot.
Not even a little bit.
But you still, even if it's raining, you still can't skip steps.
No.
You still have to do your walk around.
Yep.
And check everything out. So anyways,
And here comes the sun.
the sun's out.
If we had just waited 10 minutes.
But no big deal, at least we got a little hail in the beginning. So, even if it's uncomfortable,
Don't skip.
don't skip your steps.
Don't rush.
What a great ending to this, right? Like 15 minutes ago, we were on this beautiful hike. That's all right.
All right.
This is filthy. This is filthy. We haven't washed in weeks.
He's loving the rain.
We're fine with the rain. The rain's actually good. Okay. We just got caught in a downpour. The Sugarloaf Campground was amazing.
Yep.
We are heading down over the pass to Saratoga, and we're going to some hot springs. We haven't been to hot springs in a long time, but right now we got to go find some service. We got to get some last minute things for our video and get our video uploaded because it is Sunday. So yes, we are pushing it, but this place was worth pushing it for. Amazing. So we're heading down the pass. This is a great store. Did you see the bear?
I saw the bear. There's a giant stuffed bear in the center of the grocery store.
This is great.
This is a awesome town.
We're in Wyoming.
Welcome to Wyoming.
Watch out, Mr. Bison.
I'm not sure if that's native to Wyoming.
I don't think it is. We don't even need to do anything. We just need to come to this store.
Yeah, no kidding.
See all the wildlife we need to.
That's right.
This is why we say, go to local grocery stores.
Never know.
You never know.